Well, hello there. Welcome back to the Coliseum of Spectacle and Delight. We are back in Historic with, I'm not gonna lie, a truly groan-inducing list that I've been mulling around for a while now. It's, rogues. There, got it on my system. It's rogues, but it's not standard rogues. Important distinction there. There's no crabs here. It's just rogues. The card that makes me want to play this deck, aside from Faerie Vandal, you guys know I love Faerie Vandal, is Oona's Blackguard. If you haven't seen this is a very notorious rogue from days of Lorwyn past. Actually, Shadowmoor as I recall, but still. So it's a 1/1 for 2 flyer. Each other rogue creature you control enters the battlefield with additional +1/+1 counter on it. Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card. So, we have our rogue theme. It does stink that this doesn't have flash. Very un-rogue-like. But it does present a unique opportunity to be able to beef our creatures in Lord-like fashion and deplete our opponent's hand with connecting. Now, in my experience testing this deck, it didn't come up as often as you'd hope. And I've been thinking about whether or not I want to wedge in Agadeem's Awakening for that very reason. It don't matter. It don't matter. This is the Lord. The rest of the deck, you know. Thieves Guild Enforcer, Soaring Thought-Thief, and Merfolk Windrobber. You played Standard, these cards are... Faerie Vandal, though. I don't know, I love this card. I love slapping, anything. Insight, Curious Possession, Curiosity. Just growing him every turn is amazing. It may be greedy here, but at the same time, we're trying to practice if we can. There's not much card draw outside of Curious Obsession, so I did wedge in some cycling lands to kind of get that +1/+1 counter, because it doesn't specify that it's +1/+1 counter. It just says with a +1/+1 counter. So if we get this guy up to a 2/3, suddenly, he's playing Hypnotic. Well, no. Wouldn't be a Hypnotic Spectre. It'd be like Abyssal Spectre. He's playing, I'm going to make you discard even though I may have been in the battle or enter the battlefield prior to Blackguard. May work, may not. But I love this card, so I'm going to play it. Now, outside of our threats and our little engine, our Lord, we've got Standard, Drowned Catacomb. It's a counter spell. It's a removal spell. It's amazing. It's not as good. Well, I'm not going to say not as good. It's a little underpowered without the crab. So if you decide you just want to play rogues and you just want to drop the Blackguard, you might actually end up with like a traditional rogues list with, Into the Story and crabs and all that. But at that point, you might as well just play Standard. But anyways. We got Lofty Denial, again, oddly enough, a standard card, even though I haven't seen it in a while. It's a 4 spike for 1, but if you have a flying creature, it ups it to 4. Very efficient, considering all of our creatures fly, with the exception of you slacker. Thoughtseize, standard. Curious Obsession, +1/+1 count, +1/+1. Draws a card when it deals combat damage. At the beginning of your own step, if you didn't attack with a creature this turn, you have to sack it. So if you have to suicide something to keep the Curious Obsession alive, just suicide something else. That is a thing that you can do. It doesn't specify that it has to be the creature enchanted with Curious Obsession that attacked, just that you attacked. And then rounding out a pair of Fatal Push just to complement the Drowned Catacomb with a removal suite. Now, I'm actually torn. I love Lurrus in this deck, but I almost want to cut Lurrus for Brazen Borrower. Because I love Brazen Borrower. I play it in my party time list, and it has been just awesome to me. Did not mean to do that. We definitely need that. Take a quick gander at the old sideboard. We got a couple of Spell Pierce and Duress for just some more anti-control cards. Kind of keep them, especially if it's Azorius. They really have to hit that 4 and 5 mana Wrath or, interactive spell, or just those early game spells that you can pierce. It's amazing. And then Duress just complements the Thoughtseize because we have, Fatal Pushes to take out. We can take out Fatal Pushes. Okay, we'll come back to it. We got Grafdigger's Cage for the unfair matchups, the rack stacks and the like. Ether Gust for Gruul, Elves, anything where any red or green. And this card's amazing. I don't need to explain it. Heartless Act for additional removal, along with Noxious Grasp, like I said earlier. Anything Gruul, anything Elves, anything Angels, this comes in. And then, actually, I'm trying out Crippling Fear. I originally had Witch's Vengeance in this slot, but the fact that all of our creatures are rogues, it's like, maybe I'll just pay 1 more and my board survives. But, I should specify. So, Witch's Vengeance is amazing in a world full of, like, elves, Witches on the Rise. It's a very powerful deck. I may play it. And other tribal things. But Crippling Fear hits everything other than. It's basically an inverted Witch's Vengeance. Yeah, we'll test it. I still like Witch's Vengeance. The fact that it costs 3 is huge. It doesn't hit my tribe either, but this one doesn't specify a tribe. It's just all creatures get -3/-3. So, I mean, that's the deck. You see what we're trying to do? Let's just go do it. Let's get to those games. All right, Marcos MTG. Show me what you got. On the draw, the Thoughtseize with no critters. He kept his opening hand. I don't see a companion. So it could be anything. Not really fond of keeping threatless hands. Turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 each. Keep up 4 spikes for the rest of the game and hope we draw something. We could do better. Oh, or we could just do the same. Well, at least I don't have to shock to Thoughtseize on this one. It's literally the same hand. I'm just thinking, do I want double blue or do I want double black, potentially? Okay. Wow. All right, off to a start. I think this is my deck's way of saying, hey, that first hand was fine. You'll love it. Oh, great. Snap. What we got? It's Gruul. Yep. Take the scary one. Play the island. Not gonna play the Blackguard because he's gonna go Voltaic Brawler here. Actually, we should just play. We have to play the Blackguard, don't we? That's interesting. That's interesting. That means I can play the Barren Moor tapped, flash in the Thieves Guild Enforcer. I'll take 4. Actually, I'll probably take 6 from this Gallia of the Endless Dance. But then we can untap and Drown in the Loch, and Lofty Denial will be online. All right, let's do it. Need to make our land drops. This is a situation where I think the Crippling Fear we talked about might actually be pretty good. Sure. Ching, ching. Yep. Oh, Voltaic Brawler. Ow, ow. So matchups like this make this whole situation very difficult. Cool. Draw. Gotta play the blue mana. We gotta pass. Unfortunately, I have to hold up this Drown in the Loch or Lofty Denial because otherwise we'd just get run over. How many cards you got? 3? Nah, no blocks. Alright, down to 6. That's brutal. Andy's got that? Ugh. Let's see. 3, 4. I'm at 4. This one might just be over before it starts. Let's just take a look at his hand. Because we are probably dead. Yeah, eat it. No love for you. So block here, take 4. We're actually dead. But let's see what he's got. Okay, cool beans. Pretty standard. Pretty standard. That was not the start you want against the super hyper aggressive decks. So we want Fatal Push, Heartless Act, Aether Gust, Noxious Grasp, Crippling Fear, and maybe some cages. So let's add everything and then start taking out stuff we do not want. Let's see. I'm not a fan of Lofty Denial. I am not a fan of Thoughtseize, believe it or not. 3 more cards gotta go. Blackguard's probably not at its best here. So what I'll do is 1, 2, 3. I like Blackguard, don't get me wrong. It's just I don't know if it's at its best here. So we got the cages to hopefully stop that. Okay. Let's do it. This is the best deck in the format. If we can't beat this deck, we cannot beat anyone. But we're not going to beat anyone with draws like that. We need a good rogues draw. Maybe I should consider something like Lull Mage Domination. That's another thing. If we go more traditional rogues, we can play stuff like that. Sure. We got stuff to do, time to do it. We got the Grafdigger's Cage. Drowned in the Loch's probably not going to be good for a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. Could really use a Curious Obsession. Put that bad boy tapped and pass. I did forget to comment in the opening that the Lonely Sandbar and Barren Moors are probably better off as Fetid Pools, but at the same time, you know, let's go Pathway. At the same time, I only have one Fetid Pools, and I'm not gonna lie, since it's, you know, since I... Ooh. Sure. Let's get this bad boy out there. Let's get that guy out of here. Just keep him bottlenecked on mana. We got removal. We got to slowly build up this Drawn in the Loch so we can do something when we need it to. My biggest fear here is probably Burning Tree Emissary into something. Pelt Collector. Yep. Huh. Why Shock? Oh, Bone Crusher Giant. Of course. Alright. Just keep the Vandals up. Stomp. There's only one card in this graveyard. Yuck. I'm here. I'm awake. I'm certainly not falling asleep. Yeah, just do it, dude. Wasting everyone's time. We got places to be. Let's crush the dreams of that collected company I'm assuming he's holding and hoping for. Mm-hmm. Then we can Heartless Act the Bone Crusher Giant. Aha! I am growing stronger. Let's see if we want to Soaring Thought-Thief or Heartless Act. Oh, the Fiend. Sure. I think I'm gonna go with the Soaring Thought-Thief. I'll take my beats. Gotta start getting more cards in his graveyard. Or draw a land or Crippling Fear. I guess I could have played the land, but yeah. He has a Braid. This is gonna be bad. The good news is the more he abrades my creatures, the less I have to worry about. See? He's abrading my creatures, but the Grafdigger's Cage is remaining. Which takes one of his greatest resources out of the game. Man, really could use that Curious Obsession. That one. Ow. Yeah, now I'm out of stuff to do. Man, Curious Obsession, where you at, bro? I need you. We'll tag Brawler. 5 cards in his yard and a Spellbreaker. Oh boy. We're not going to do more than that. Ugh. 7. Am I going to block? No, everybody has trample. Oof. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. Wow, so he didn't have the CoCo the entire time? Totally thought he did. Yep. Down to 4? Yuck. I feel as though Gruul is probably the worst possible matchup we could have. But I could be wrong. Well, there's our card, but does it do anything here? Not really a lot of options. Best bet we attack him. Oh, never mind. That doesn't even work either. So I can, what, kill 1 threat and then go to 1? You do what you gotta do. Yeah, doesn't kill the Spellbreaker, unfortunately. Well, it did more than Witch's Vengeance would have done. Actually, technically, no, it didn't. Because Witch's Vengeance would have just named Human. So I'm going to 1 unless he plays something with haste, and then I'm just dead. Or, you know, if he has like Ember Cleave or something nutty. Ow. Ow. Bleh. Not feeling good. Not feeling good. Best thing we can do here is Ether Gusting. It doesn't do anything because it has haste on his turn. So we'll just go Lurrus. Replay the Windrobber. Try to survive what I feel. Oh, no, we're just dead. Okay, why didn't you just do it when I was tapped out? Because he wanted to crush my dreams. Crush them. Alright. Match number 2. With old Roguey Rogues. Low-key, I hope I go 3. I don't know why, I just have a natural disdain for rogues. Okay, well, that's a bit better. That's a keeper. Turn 1 Thieves Guild Enforcer. Oh, I lost the die roll. Dang it. Turn 1 Thieves Guild Enforcer. Turn 2 Blackguard. Turn 3 Soaring Thought-Thief, perhaps. And we got stuff to do. Oh, well, this is going to be a grind. Oh, well. The attacks, nothing. Oh, boy. Oh, this is going to suck. You got it. Do I want to block is the question. Do I want to ambush this piece of crap? There goes a CoCo. Ooh, and a Johnny. Ooh, he's playing the version I played last, whatever time it was. Yes. It may seem counterintuitive, but that stops him from being able to proc the Angel gains 5 life. 3 cards in graveyard. I'm debating between Blackguard and Soaring Thought-Thief. Let me play in the island. I think we're gonna go. Thought-Thief is an instant. I like instants better. Otherwise, he's going to. Well, nah. Let's do it. He's already on a mole. If he plays like a 3-drop Angel, we can drown in the Loch, hold up Lofty Denial, whatever. We can be patient, right? We're patient people. Yeah. There's... Wait, that's a Heliod. I did not expect that. No blocks. Ow. I do think we're going to hold up the Lofty Denial on this one, or the Soaring Thought-Thief. Oof, but the prospect of a double Blackguard is pretty scary. In like a good way. But yeah, I'm going to hold up Thought-Thief here, because we want to be able to stop a potential Collected Company, which seems to be on the menu. Sure. Castle Locthwain enters the battlefield tapped. How many cards are in there? 3? Okay. He's like, guess what's about to happen? I couldn't guess. I would never know what's about to happen. Okay. Alright, so we got the Lofty Denial for the first attempt at the CoCo. We got the Drowned Catacomb for the second, because of course he'll be at 4 cards in his graveyard. Yeah, how's about no? If he doesn't go for it, we'll flash in the Soaring Thought-Thief and just keep his hand under control for a little while. Youthful Valkyrie. Sure. Aw, that's right. Aw. Aw. Anything else? Cool thing is he comes in as a 2/4. Well, guess we'll just go ahead and get in there, baby. Start milling them out. Splendid. That's the word I was thinking of. He blocks with the Youthful Valkyrie. We say okie dokie. Yep. There goes his hand. Now he's playing off the top. Okay, the Air Force is assembled. Might as well be attacking with the bishop. Interesting. What are the odds he drew a CoCo or something with flash? Alright, let's put it on the Blackguard. Well, the other Blackguard. That's okay. Not gonna try to stop it this time. Discard a card. I'll draw a card. Oh boy. Excuse me. Yes, please. Let's go for the Thought-Thief. Might as well. Dang, erase that thing. Sooner or later, I'll draw a removal spell. Okay, go Thought-Thief. Oh, it's a 5/5 Thought-Thief. Nice. Mill him out. Mill him out. Banishing Light, that's new. Yeah, just get him. Down to 3. Wow, that's a lot of Blackguard triggers. What else we got here? It's like just the banishing. Oh, settle the wreckage. Main deck, settle the wreckage. Oh boy. Okay, so let's think about this for a second. Fatal Push seems good. Noxious Grasp seems good. Heartless Act seems great. Grafdigger's Cage seems decent. Now, what do I not want? Hmm. 7 cards gotta come out. Maybe. Blackguard looked really good there, even though once again I think I'm gonna take a couple of them out, just because against a flying deck it becomes increasingly difficult to get to connect, but it's kind of the point. But if that's the case, I should take out the Curious Obsessions. Take out 4 Curious Obsession, 2 Blackguard, and what else? Not taking out the Thoughtseize. I don't know why I did that. Need that Thoughtseize. Don't want to take out the Curious Obsession, but it makes sense too. A Thoughtseize, take out a Thoughtseize and just run it back like that. So we got Grafdigger's Cages, we got some Blackguards for Lord effects. Okay, let's run it back. See how this one works out for us. Man, I think not remembering some of the type or the standard cards. I almost said type 2. Some of the standard cards is gonna hurt me on this. Oh, okay. This could be bad. This just got better. Okay. Interesting. Bishop of Wings is probably the most annoying, but we can just do that. So I think it's going to be Skyclave Apparition. Even though he only has 2 lands. Yeah, Bishop. Who knows? Who knows? Yep. Ah, very good. Yep. Ow. Did you draw the land? Oh, brutal. But fair. Gotta start getting to work on this graveyard. Yep, gain some life. Bing bong. Yep. Boop. Oh. Let's just go black, double blue, and pass. So now I can stop the Skyclave apparition, which is fantastic. Stop pretty much anything. Ow, ow, ow. It's not drawing lands, which is good for us. Yep. Up to 5. Yuck. I was gonna hold these, but I think I'm just gonna play this one. I'll get this Grafdigger's Cage out here just so it's here. Dang, I'm already at 12? Jeez, I might have to start actually doing something. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna cycle this Fetid Pools. I don't know why I held it last turn. I was scared of something with flash. Yeah, all I need to do is play this Lurrus, and that's 7, so we'll get the boost. So I think I'm gonna do that this turn. There we go. Now we're a little scarier. So let's go pathway on blue, 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 black, black. Let's go. Yeah, just like that. So now we can play the Lurrus next turn and combine with the Windrobber. We can have a little engine. Ooh, Temple O'Plenty. Still hold up Drowned in the Loch and be able to actually hold off his ground pounders. Here we go. We got a lot of things to stop. Pow, pow. There's our life gain. That's good. Let him have a little bit more. Oh. Almost there. Let's see what he does. Does he go for the Skyclave? Or does he go for the Angel? He goes for Heliod. Okay. Brutal. Sure. Ugh, am I gonna have to use this Drown in the Loch on that? I didn't think so. Well, better get to drawing a card first. Well, that's a Nombo. So we could Heartless Act one of the Soul Wardens to turn the Heliod off and then attack with everybody except the Lurrus. If he wants to trade with the Bishop of Wings, he can. Or not the Bishop. If he wants to trade with the Thieves Guild Enforcer, he can, but then I can just replay it. So let's do that. Embarrassing, but what do you gotta do? There goes Heliod. Okay. So go. Oh yeah, Lurrus doesn't work because of Grafdigger's Cage. Durr! Hoping to draw something better, but let's just pretend that was the plan all along. Splendent Angel. I think I have to counter this, which is unfortunate. Because if I do not, well, it gets bad for me. I really wanted to draw a card there. Duh, Lurrus. I'm so dumb. Let's play 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So I do have enough to do this. Oh boy, it's getting close. Now he's got the Skyclave Apparition, Soul Warden. Sure. What's he doing here? What's he thinking? Yes. Down to 5. Oh, clever. Yeah, I'll draw a card in response. Okay. Got me. Think he has another one? Nope. Pow, pow. Whew, nail biter. Shouldn't have been such a nail biter, considering my opponent was stuck on 2 lands the entire game, but a win's a win, right? Alright, Pico. Let's do this. See if we can end the day with a winning record. Lost to die roll, not a good start. Eh. 5 lands, but 2 of them cycle, so it's, you know, not the worst. Oh, I'm suddenly feeling worse about it. Let's see what they do. Let's see if this is another Gruul matchup or if this is like Burn. If it's Gruul, we're probably doomed. Who is it? Heart of Khorne. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Ooh, oh, it's Grixis. I love Grixis. Ooh, what do we got? 2 cards. Let's do it. Smash. Well, I can stop. Stomp. Heart of Khorne and Grixis. Ooh, Seer Step Pathway. What is happening? Well, at least I get to kill the heart, but jeez, what a beating. Yeah, you gotta, there you go. Oh my god. I'm not going to pass up an opportunity to kill this heart, but jeez, brutal. Goblin Chain Whirler. I really did not see that one coming. What do I need? I need double black here. Should play the Blackguard. See if he's got more removal. Depends if it's targeted. I might flash in the Thieves Guild Enforcer in response. If it's a Chain Whirler, I might just cry. But it does enter the battlefield as a 2/2, so. Goblin Chain Whirler aggro. Well, and Nicobolas. This might just be a new worse matchup. Yeah, nah, no blocks here, bro. Ow. Okay, we need some goods. That would be the opposite of what I would consider good. Well, I guess we'll play the blue source, and we will pass. Jeez, that is brutal. Yep. No blocks. This guy's just gonna beat me with Team Chain Whirler. Except doesn't even need to do anything. Another heart. I'm gonna cycle real quick. See if we find anything. Nah. Doo-doo. Doo-doo stew. Well. Yeah. Do stew. I mean, does that make 6? Yuck. Alright, well, it ain't the worst. Okay. Vandal's bigger. Windrobber we can't do anything with. Let's see what else he's got going on in this crazy hand of his. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess we'll take the one that is closest to casting. Jeez, I'm down to... Pow! Oh boy. Oh boy. How many cards do we got? So next turn, we get the Faerie Vandal up to a 3/4. So we're going to go to 1 here and probably get stomped. Nope. Ow. Ow! Did you draw the black source? Nope. Alright. Will. What can we do? We cannot die, I suppose. Seems reasonable. A Scourge of the Squat! Terror of the Peaks! What is this? So we go, what? Block, block. Yeah, let's draw the card. Not what I was looking for. And we're done attacking. Well, maybe he'll never draw black mana. That's what we're hoping for. Never draw black mana or anything else. He's gonna be like, well, that's a beating. Luckily, it doesn't do anything this turn. He's looking for that black source. You got rid of it, Nikki. No! You butt melon farmer. Yep. Well, that's a beating. Here come the clowns. They'll eat my Thieves Guild Enforcer. Man. Are you kidding me right now? So Nikki B just owns my face. I think this one's over. I mean, I can't do anything. I can't attack. I drew land. Oh. Alright, so what are we going to bring in here? At least it doesn't activate abilities of dragons. Yep. Brutal. Yep. Well, he's given me another turn to find something. Can't even Castle Locthwain. Yep. You don't say. Oh, Nikki B. Goodbye, Swamp. Is he gonna bring it? Bring it. Nah. No worries. He'll just kill me next turn. I mean, that's not a turn to stay alive. Goblin Chain. I can't believe he got my Goblin Chain Whirler. Do I want to grow the Vandal? No, because then I die. So we gotta pass. Let's see if we can squeak by. Okay, well, actually. Aha! Okay. Not feeling pretty good about this one. Not feeling good at all. So this seems bad. Okay, well, what's coming out? Fatal Push? He's got Heart of Kiran? Ugh, maybe I need the Fatal Pushes, but yeah. I don't need that. I guess maybe I don't need the Duresses. Do I want the Thoughtseize? I kind of do. But maybe it's just better to have removal and rely on the counter spells. He has Thoughtseize. It's a tough one. Spell Pierce doesn't seem terrible, but he's very aggressive, so I don't want Spell Pierce. Definitely probably need these Heartless Acts. Not a lot of things involving counters on his side of the board. 3 cards. I'm thinking we'll just trim, but what to trim? Probably. I hate trimming counter spells. Trim our interactive stuff since we're bringing in more interactive stuff. Let's go down to 2 Thoughtseize. What else we got? Thought's at this point, his Thoughtseize is just better off as Spell Pierce, and therefore better off as Lofty Denial since he's playing more expensive stuff. Oof. That's a tough one. It's that weird blend of like aggressive and control. I don't want to go lean one way or the other. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Brutal. Yeah, we definitely need to find counter spells. We need to find things that do things. We need to not get run over by... I mean... I'm on the play with this crap? Jeez. Okay, looks like we're going to 5, baby. Cool. Well, we need these. What do we not need? We can put back the Lonely Sandbar. And... I guess we'll keep with the Team Flyers. Although, God, it feels bad to lose that Thieves Guild Enforcer. Debating between the Thieves Guild Enforcer and the Windrobber. So we could just keep the Enforcer, ditch the Windrobber. But then we're running into... Then we have to actually care... Well... Turn 1, Thieves Guild Enforcer. Turn 2, Soaring Thought-Thief. Play the Curious Obsession on the Thought-Thief. This is assuming my opponent does nothing. Do I want the evasion or do I want the trigger? I'll take the trigger. Let's pass on our Mole to 5. Not a great way to go out, not gonna lie. Man, I feel very underpowered right now. Maybe the way to go is the standard variety, you know? I'm not saying crabs, but let's do this. Aha! Eat it! Alternatively, if I Curious Obsession this Thieves Guild Enforcer, no, that's terrible. I don't want to do that because then it just gets stomped. I'm trying to play around stomp here. Ooh, I like that art. Sure, that's interesting. Doesn't block, so I'm okay with this. Interesting. Alright, let's do this. What's his 3-drop? We're up to 6. The good news is he cannot Chain Whirler anytime soon. Nice. That's pretty sweet. Just gonna cast it. Yep. Ooh, you're not gonna like this one. I saw the other one as a 2-4 and I was like, nah. Alright, that's pretty nice. Tricks, tricks, trigs! 1, 2. 1, 2. Yes, please. Black, black, blue, blue. I'll take the blue. Show me what you got. I don't know why I thought my Soaring Thought-Thief could block that shade last turn. Okay. He's at 4? Okay. Beep. Nah, I'm gonna have to pass on that one, dog. Yeah. No, let me see more. I have actually understand. I saw Extinction Event in there. Is that an Extinction Event? It was an Extinction Event. So it's... Wow. Yeah, I kept in the Thoughtseizes. Heartless Act. So it's just straight up Grixis aggro. I like it. I like it. I might have to build something similar. I do have Chain Whirlers, actually, so... Back on the draw. Now, on the draw, I do like the Thoughtseizes, just a pinch more. I can't believe I won on a mold of 5. That's embarrassing for someone. I do like the Thoughtseizes, so I think I am going to drop 1 and 1, just because of play versus draw. Skyclave Shade. Nah. Skyclave Shade. Could we not mold to 5? Although I guess I won, so I shouldn't complain about molding to 5. But if we could not, that'd be fantastic, you know? Sure. Seems reasonable. I'm curious if I want to flash this Thieves Guild Enforcer in or not. Ooh. Just do that now. Okay. So he gets the Blackguard. And then we're just going to attack him. We'll probably just block. Valky. Interesting. He elects to pass. Guess. Just play the pathway and pass. Goblin Chain Whirler, I imagine, is coming. We will take our 2. Opponent has 6 cards in hand. What is coming next? So I'm gonna, if he tries to activate this, I will have to respond to that. Only because it allows him to potentially play a second Valky. Well, he knows my hand. This just gives him a choice of... Yeah, okay. We'll get that out of the way now. Alright, have at it, sir. There's an island. That's what you don't know. Yep. I still sense a Chain Whirler coming, so I'm not going to play this Blackguard until... I can do that too. Well, gotta take the one that's gonna own our face. And it stinks because I am gonna have to shock to do this. All right. Extinction event versus us. No blocks. Well, that's pretty good. 7. If he names even, that's a beating, so we'll just wait. If he names even, it kills his own shade, so. What'd you draw? Is he gonna go for it? Name even? He's thinking about it. Aww. Just in case. Okay. Oh, let's play the island he knows about. And then do I want to draw a card or bring back the Lurrus? I'll just draw a card. Show me what you got. Well, he found it. What's that other card? You get an extinction event on even? Or you get an extinction event on odd? Sure. Ow. Jeez, I'm down to 5. Actually. Let's see if we can draw a counter spell here just to make life better. Nope. Okay. All right, here we go. Discard a card, fool. You didn't see that coming, did ya? Me either, to be fair. What are the odds he top decks? He can't top deck Nicol Bolas. Show me what you got. Yeah. In all seriousness, no, that was pretty sweet. I mean, he obviously got stuck on mana, but Grixis aggro. Oh, yeah. I guess I can look at this later, huh? All right, we are back for the wrap-up. Got to wrap this up quick. Don't have much time left in my break. So, what do I have to say? Well, we never got to see the combo in action. The combo of Curious Obsession on Faerie Vandal, and this might not be reliable enough to include Faerie Vandal. I kind of think I like the Blackguard. I do. I like the Blackguard. I wonder if we should just ditch this engine in favor of more of the standard engine. Low Mage's Domination needs to be somewhere. I cannot believe, and I was thinking about that earlier. I think I started to ramble about it, but Low Mage's Domination needs to be somewhere. But if you're going to play Low Mage's Domination, maybe we should just go the crab route. And then we're just playing a standard deck. Maybe that's what needs to be done. I mean, I like the Blackguards. Maybe just slide the Blackguards into the standard deck. Get Fatal Pushes in there. Thoughtseizes. Yeah, you could play the crab or not. This was fun, though. I did like Faerie Vandal, but it just didn't pull his weight. Everything else seemed to be fine. Fine, okay. I don't know. Despite the fact that we had a winning record at the end of the day, it felt very fish-like, where I often wonder how we actually won. We won on the back of very powerful cards. Soaring Thought-Thief and Thieves Guild Enforcer is where it's at, and of course Oona's Blackguard is pretty sweet too, so I'd say these all seem essential. This is the essential pile. This is essential too. Yeah, we'll put that in the essential pile. I said the essential pile. This is the flexible pile. If you are gonna keep the cycling lands, don't be cheap like me. You should probably actually just commit to Fetid Pools. I only had 1 Fetid Pools. I don't want to, I'm very stingy on my wild cards, so that's why I opted for these guys. But yeah, if you're going to do this and you want it to be competitive, it probably should. And the cool thing about that is, if you do increase the Fetid Pool count, you can increase the Drowned Catacomb count too. So depending on how many lands you want to play. We ended up running, what, 22 to 24. I would say, actually, if there was one thing I would think to put in here, it'd be 2 Agadeem's Awakening. So that's something to consider. So it'd be like 2 Awakening, and then the other cards, probably, you know, honestly, if we could get into the story in here, that'd be great. But I feel like if you're going to do into the story, should you play the crab? Maybe, maybe not. Into the story is pretty broken. It makes the standard deck, it pushes it over the edge. So might have been an oversight on my part not to include it in this list. But I mean, we still had a winning record, so I do feel there is potential here. So what you could do, still have plenty of threats. You could do probably 2 Agadeem's Awakening. There's just 10 slots. Could just do more, 4 into the story. Could do the crab. If that's the case, probably want Failed Passage. I don't think the crab is. I don't think it belongs in here. So probably just more answers. Or you could keep the Lofty Denial. 2 Agadeem's Awakening, 4 into the story, and 2 something. 2 more removal spells. Oh, 2 more Fatal Push. Boom. There it is. So there you go. If I were to change the deck, I would do that. The sideboard wise, I'm so dumb. Gotta remember this affects everybody, including your Lurrus. I mean, obviously, I still won that game, but... Oh, wait, no. Did I win that game? No, I lost that game miserably. But, the idea was there. I was thinking of game 1 where I played the Grafdigger's Cage, thinking I could still use my Lures, but it don't work like that. Okay, I am just babbling at this point. If this is your style, there is something here. And for some reason, it doesn't feel as dirty playing it in Historic, but maybe that's because we haven't made it dirty enough. Because, I mean, we could just do full-on, just take the standard deck. You could play the... I mean, you could even probably get away with playing the Clings as additional card draw. That's something to consider. Cling to Dust. Yeah, there's options here. I feel like Cling to Dust, not Cling to Dust. Well, okay, possibly Cling to Dust, but Into the Story should definitely be in here somewhere. Without the crab, I wonder how reliable it is, but that's something I'll have to experiment on. Maybe in a week or 2, I will throw together another Rogues list for Historic. I ain't gonna play this crap in Standard because it's crap. I hate it. But it ain't bad in Historic. Okay, that's enough babbling. That's enough for me. I will say everybody later.